Well, a fine good afternoon, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm at Highgate Falls in Highgate, Vermont. Today, that's pretty close to the Canadian border. And I just filmed the St. John's Episcopal Church right there. And I think this is the Highgate Falls Episcopal Church Cemetery. And we can see that the gate is wide open, chained open as well on both sides. It does say cemetery closed, dusk to dawn. Oh, cemetery, all E's in cemetery, no A's in cemetery. Spell check. No planting of shrubs, perennials, and trees. No fencing, benches, etc. allowed. For any clarification, please call the town administrator. All right, let's do a little walking of this place. I am looking for someone's grave. Hope I find it. If I do, that's a whole other video. Oh, whole other video. Amazing. Let's hope no dogs have been in here. You know, I filmed recently, well, quite a few videos in Lakeview Cemetery, if you've been watching my channel. And the name Herrick was on one of the headstones. Now, I know that's a fairly common name, but still, the Herrick in Burlington was an obelisk-style grave marker, which would not be for the for someone without a decent amount of money. And looks like these folks also had a decent amount of money. Now, except for the one person I'm looking for, I don't know who else is buried here. If you're interested in seeing these photographs, Instagram and Facebook, just look for Traveling for History. So at Traveling for History, you'll find me no problem. Or put quotation marks around, and also no problem. Revolutionary War. Wow. I don't see many of those. When I do, well, my reaction is always the same. Wow. Excuse me. Ethan Matthew Morehouse, Private Continental Line, Revolutionary War. Wow. 1765. Wow. Wow. And these are the Morehouses as well. So it is March 23, 2022, and should you come walking here, ground is uneven. Not quite trip-worthy, but still, you want to be careful. Especially since there are also those little squares, like right over here. They usually have letters on them to let us know which family plot they belong to. You can see that one's up a little bit. It's a trip hazard, so just be careful. There are houses around here, farmland too. Trying to read this, and I'm guessing her name was Edeline, wife of Lorenzo. Olds, died 1882, age 69 years. That was a bit of a trick to read. Durkee is a well-known name throughout Vermont. These are old, I'm guessing, particularly this tall one. But I can't see a date. Oh, 1854. It looks like there. Not as old as I thought. I've seen this kind of headstone where Revolutionary War soldiers were buried. A lot of these, but especially these tall ones like this. Let's keep pressing on. You know, it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit. 32 is equivalent to, what's it equivalent to? 0 degrees Celsius. So, it's a nice temperature. I mean, I'm wearing a down jacket, but right now I'm sweating bullets because the sun is beating down and there's virtually no wind. There's a bit of a breeze out here. Looks like a laurel wreath to me. Excuse me. 72 years, and she was 74. But he outlived her by just about 3 years. I know that my Redeemer liveth. 76 years. Esther Sargent Young's race. Ayres. Where did I just see the Ayres name? Oh, at Lakeview Cemetery. Look at that beautiful headstone. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Post 73, Grand Army of the Republic, so U.S. Civil War, American Civil War. Davis B. Sargent, 1838-1914. Lucinda W. Sargent, 1833 to 1929. Well, she was older than her husband. And then this person over here, Kathleen C. Krupp, Sergeant, U.S. Army, World War II, December 3, 1904 to June 3, 2000. Oh, December 31, 1904. Nice. I saw these metal headstones, which I absolutely love. I'm guessing this is a child's headstone. It's so low to the ground. Wow. And some more over here. Ooh, yeah. I'm guessing that's, well, I don't think that's, I think that's, what is this called? Lichens. Louisa Jane, daughter of Ephraim and Jane Russell, died March 24, 1854, age 17 years. Wow. Joseph Robinson died 1855, age 63 years. Wow. Now, I've been talking for a little bit at Lakeview Cemetery about this kind of base. Not only there, but the New Haven, wow, I don't remember the name of the cemetery. I was in New Haven, Vermont. It was on Munger Street. Anyway, these bases do not hold up. You see, perhaps you can see the tilt this is on. It's not going to be too much longer before this falls over backwards. And with all the leaning I see here, I haven't yet found one that's just flat on the ground yet. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. Right over there. He lived, respected, and died regretted. 19 years. I'm trying to understand what this says. Right here. Do you see that? Maybe it'd be easier if I zoomed in. Here rests the remains. Okay. Oh, that took a little longer than it should have. Paschal P. Robinson. Paschal? Who died November 27, 1850, aged 19 years, 7 months, and 27 days. But it's nice to know that at the age of 19, that he was respected, and when he died, people regretted that. Another one of these fantastic metal headstones. I guess I shouldn't call it a headstone. Stone part anyway. Smell burning rubber. We can see that you could drive in right here if one wanted to, but you wouldn't be able to back up, turn around. That's a problem. Let's see. Let's look at this one over here before I head down back. "42 years when she died. Wow, kind of new in comparison. Died 1963. Wow. Brune, Thomas C. and Pearl H. But look at this one here. Wow. Logs on top. Maury. Wow, this is a very impressive monument, isn't it? L.G. Maury. Let's see, Patience J. Smith, his wife. Millie M. Clark, his wife. His second wife outlived him. Let's see, who else is on here? No one on this side, but there was room for someone right there. Back, oh yeah, Harold P. Maury, 1883-1961, and Pearl R. Maury, 1883-1971. Definitely the newest one we've seen yet. And over here, I already saw, yes, infant son of Z.C. and N.M. Maury, March 20, 1881. I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh. You know I'm a firm believer that parents should not be burying their children. Alright. Let's look back here. Because yes, I'm still looking for these graves. I would have expected a larger monument because I expected them to be, well, I expected the husband to be financially secure. But nope. I wonder if they still have burials here. It certainly looks like much newer back there. Huh. But maybe you bought your plots like a family plot. That's why you'd be able to be buried here. If you've had a family plot for a while. And see a lot of little headstones right over there. Underside of the grave monument, and it doesn't matter the size of the grave monument, by the way, because if the ground is going to say adios, it's just going to be an upheaval. When you see it's leaning, oh, those grave monuments in it was a cemetery in Charlotte behind a church, Our Lady of Mount Carmel Cemetery. Wow, I don't know why I remember that, but anyway, that cemetery has some seriously leaning, large monuments. They're not going to be around much longer. Or they're not going to be standing much longer, rather. Although they were digging, it looked like a drainage ditch. Because when I was there that day, my gosh, it was so squishy, it was actually too dangerous to walk it. I'll put a link in this video too, so you can take a look-see at that. Corporal U.S. Army, World War II, 1921-1984, Stanley Hazen Stewart. All sorts of wars are represented here. And these solar lights really do work. I was in, Lord knows which cemetery. And solar lights. Oh, there was one, Plainmont. And it's in East Montpelier. But Plainfield takes care of it. Lots of solar lights. It was quite lovely, to be honest. Well, this suggests to me that they have more room, more land for more burials. But I don't know at all. This gentleman was 82 when he died. And GAR, so Grand Army of the Republic. He was in the American Civil War, or U.S. Civil War. Served. Post number 102. I can't quite read that. David Hunter, though. Have another. These flags are so new. I'm guessing they were maybe put out kind of recently. I can't imagine they would have gotten through the winter and still look this new. Lawrence H. Coburn, Private First Class, U.S. Army, World War II, 1921 to 1981. Look at these gorgeous marble headstones over here. They're so clean. They're so white. Wow. Well, easy way to get up here. Okay. Easier way to get up here. But look how white these are. They look a little ghostly, to be honest. I mean, it seems to be an appropriate place to have something look ghostly. Who are you folks? John Russell and his wife Elizabeth. She was 53 and he was 83. Is that right? 83? Looks like it. I'm looking for this style headstone, and even indented a bit. These are not indented, but they appear to be a little indented. Conrad Barr. Look at the size, the sheer height of this thing. Let me take a height check real quick. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I am just under 5'2", and this headstone is taller than I am. So Conrad Barr died September 25, 1845, 92 years. His wife Elizabeth Conrad Barr died in 1794 at 37 years. Wow. He outlived her by almost 50 years. Hannah, wife of Conrad Barr, died 1842, age 70 years. Wow. I wonder if people clean these. It just does not stand to reason that these would be clean. Marble attracts pollution. Ooh, look at that waterway back there. Just noticed that. I am going to guess that's the Missisquoi River, but could be wrong. Well, I like when they tell us who people were. Our mother. Catherine Barr, wife of Dr. Joseph B. Gutler, died August 11, 1863, age 72 years, 2 months, and 19 days. Wow. Dr. J.B. Cutler, died 1861, age 81, 11 months, 81 years, 11 months, and 27 days. And we can see Frost Thieves are having some fun with this monument as well. It's leaning. You don't want to be under one of these things when it topples. Holy cow. You can kiss yourself goodbye. Broken leg, broken back. Let's say you tripped and fell. Oh, that'd be so bad. Lorenzo L., son of Pomeroy? Yeah, Pomeroy. I can't read the first name, though. Oh, I think it's initials. Maybe L and M. 23 years, 10 months, and 26 days. Oof. The obelisk is lovely. And I think you know, in case you don't, the obelisk is the Egyptian symbol of everlasting life. It dovetails so nicely with Christian religion, don't you think? These are the kidders. And nope, they're not kidding. So sorry. Sometimes I just can't help myself. Though I do try to curb that when I'm in the cemetery. Alright. Well, this looks like a pedestal. This has a foundation wall, I just noticed, to keep this up. Stephen Smalley died 1879, aged 8 years, 7 months, and 10 days. Oof. Oh, 1926. You're wondering what I'm saying? Oh, I'm saying, oh, for the name Keys, which is right here. My next video will be also on this green. It was a request several months ago, and I'm really thrilled to be able to provide it finally. It's taken lots and lots of research, and sometimes it's what you don't find that makes the most sense. And look at this. Isn't this amazing? Wow. Yep, I would say so. I'll have to film it pretty soon, though. Stephen S. Keys. Deborah S., wife of Stephen S. Keys. He died in 1866 and she died in 1868. She was 62 and he was 79. I think that's what that says. And then this one over here. Now, see, these posts right here have these holes in them, so there would have been either bars or rope, probably bars though, that went around this entire section here. Infant daughter Jacob M. and Elizabeth Smalley. The baby's name was Bessie. And again, you can see my photographs on Instagram and Facebook under Traveling for History. We have the U.S. flags, so someone here served. And what's this say back here? Oh, I'm guessing these are, yeah, these are children. All children listed right there. We are so much more fortunate nowadays to have vaccines for a variety of illnesses that likely killed these children back 150 years ago. Diphtheria, smallpox, tuberculosis, tetanus, which is also known as lockjaw. It's not a rubella. And see, we see another one of these right here. Let's see. Some gorgeous, gorgeous stonework. Wow. I like the van that's right here. Looks like a camper van, maybe a homemade one. And this Dodge. I can't see. It would have a nameplate on it. Anyway. And let's go leave back here. A beautiful stone cutting. Sarah B., wife of Samuel Keyes. She died in 1871. She was 63. He died in 1851. He was 65. I mean, I can't get over how gorgeous these headstones are. Oh, another road. Another road in. Nice. You had to watch out where you were walking. I could have tripped over that, and the panning fast to the ground would have been unfortunate, no doubt. Oh, yes. Found my people. Alrighty. These are the Baxters. I'm going to make a whole other video just about them. We just walked down here and filmed some of these obelisks. Very popular motif in the 19th century. The church watches over them. Excuse me. Wow, that I think might be the tiniest headstone I've seen to date. And someone's name is on there. I can't make out the name. But that is the tiniest headstone. Look at that. Wow. I mean, this is quite small as well, but this is maybe a third of the size of that one. Jeez Louise. Here's an obelisk right here. And this is the, let's see, Amos. I cannot make out that last name. Skills. Ooh, here is one that's flat on its back. But I'll take flat on its back as opposed to face down. Because when they're face down, we don't know anymore who they were. Can't pay our last respects. Can't honor them in any way. Well, we can honor them by fixing the headstones. But anyway. And it's Obelisk Row right here. All right, so we have Charles H. Jennison, died August 2, 1843, the age of 47. And then this one here, we have Sarah Francis, daughter of Jennison. Phoebe Clark, wife of L.S. Jennison, born 1808, died 1861. Here's a family plot. You can see the stone on the ground that delineates the plot of this family. And this one is the tallest. Wow. That is quite impressive. Wow. And that one is also quite tall, but not as tall as this one here. So who are these people? Charles J. McKinney? That might be McKinney. You can tell me what you think it says. Oh yeah, I think that's McKinney. Much easier to read somehow. Right here. Born April 11, 1829. Died April 14, 1863. Good Lord, he died on his birthday. Wow. Wow. And let's take a look-see at, this is this family plot I was just talking about. William G. Crampton, born 1800, died 1840. His wife Charlotte, 1813, 1871. She definitely outlived him. This is John P. Hunt, June 30, 1847 to November 19, 1895. He was a member of the Union Army during the U.S. or American Civil War, post number 73. Michael Hunt, 1801, 1889. His wife, Mary B. Joy, 1826 to 1907. He was a lot older than she was. Wow. And then look at the top. Isn't this beautiful? It is marble. Looks like marble anyway. From the white up here. And some white that's showing over here. Beautiful. I think it'd be amazing to see this cleaned up. I don't think you really see that. Wow. Two itty-bitty obelisks, so to speak. Looks like children. Alrighty, well this has been fun. I'm in the Highgate Falls Episcopal Church Cemetery in Highgate Falls, Highgate, Vermont. This is Patricia and I am traveling for history. If you've enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed my content in general, please subscribe. What you waiting for? I just gave you a personal invitation. Once you subscribe, click on the notifications bell and you will be notified each and every time I upload a brand spanking shiny new video just for you. I'm still uploading every day of the week. It's March 23, 2022, and it's kind of shocking to my system that I am still uploading every day of the week, but hey, I'm still able to, so why not? And finally, we're in March. We know that better weather is coming our way. Bring it on. I'm ready. Anyway, so hope you'll subscribe. Hope you'll follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. On Twitter, I'm traveling for Hi1. That's H-I with the numeral 1. and where I also post every day of the week. So anyway, thanks so much for coming with me. I truly appreciate it. And thanks for watching the video. All right, till